message that you wanted to explain to them with this movie?
I mean, there's no message. It's like autobiographical. It's almost documentary. You're gonna see we all play our own roles. My whole family is in the film. They all play their own roles. And what else would you add to that?
I mean, there's a message to the movie. Before this, we wrote a really serious, dramatic piece that we didn't have the money to realize. And we went to Cannes to present it, kind of to shop around for, get the funding for the script, basically. And everybody loved the script, absolutely, except for the fact that we were nobodies. So they were kind of like, well, you don't have big names attached, and it's a dramatic piece, and those actually never make any money, so good luck. And we were kind of like, well, what would you suggest for us? And everybody was like, well, you guys are kind of cute, and you have a story, and you're involved, so you can do a romantic comedy. Those are cheap to make, and they make money. And we were kind of disappointed with that answer, but we came back to LA, and we started to write a romantic comedy, but that's not really our niche, so it was a lot of struggle in the beginning, and then we kind of realized, okay, they want a romantic comedy, let's just give it to them in the only way that we know how, which is in a very punk rock, raw way, and this is what we attempted to do here, and I think
that starts with a real story.
I'm sorry?
That starts with a real story that when you was scripting this, people like that say, okay, let's do it. What you were saying about the romantic the argument of the movie.
Well, it started with our story, yeah. We absolutely, yes. Yeah, at the time we were together, so we decided to do that. But at first it was kind of like, oh, it was just a fun little project, but then it became so much more. His parents got involved, and then...
You're gonna see my dad is a very good actor.
He is, he's a wonderful actor. She's a brilliant actress as well. We actually didn't have a role, a funny story about that.
Talk about her.
We didn't have a role for her at all, and she auditioned for one of the existing roles, which we decided to kill completely. And when we saw her audition tape, we were so mind blown with it, because it was so amazing that we wrote a part for her, so she became a part of the movie. But going back to the love story, it kind of became an examination of our love story and our life story through the process. So it didn't intentionally begin like that, but it actually ended up being that. So that's a very interesting thing. I actually became aware of it like in the post, during the post-production, because it's sort of like a memento of our lives.
Another thing that I would like to talk about it's I think it's a movie that has a special photography, that the colors and everything. Can you talk about it?
Yeah, I mean, the film you'll see, there's no rules. Very Frenchy wave, Godard, Truffaut. So we're using a lot of different colors, sounds, the music stops sometimes. No fucking rules. It's punk. And yeah, the photography is beautiful. It is. Nicolas de Vienne was the DP, and he's not with us. He died. But it's a joke.
And just for finish, I want to ask to her that how you feel like an actress that you send a casting, they didn't have a role for this movie, and they change because you can be part of that. How you feel it about that?
Y bueno, yo dije, me gusta el personaje, está súper interesante la producción, y hasta que hice mi casting, me la jugué con toda, me encantó. Y estuvo increíble el rodaje en Cannes, y esos hermosos y preciosos actores que me acompañan en escena. De verdad, gracias. Thank you very much. Y gracias a todos por venir.
Thank you guys.
Thank you so much for being here tonight.
Thank you to
all for
everyone.
coming. We are so grateful, so grateful. And we're also very grateful for you, Alex, because you've done so much for us.
For Alex. Oh yeah.
And to Luis, obviously, for having us here. So.
Okay, that's for us. We finish the presentation and we will start the movie. Enjoy.
Guys, you're amazing. Thank you for being